Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's live stream. Welcome back to Fairhead. Hope everyone is doing well. So we are back on Fairhead to continue work on our farm. This week we'll be doing some autumn silage work again, as there's pretty limited what we can actually do at the moment. I was considering doing some forestry work, but unfortunately we can't afford to buy any area of forest, as we've maxed out on the loan and we don't quite have enough money to buy an area of land or get some equipment. So it's kind of, we need to try and earn a bit more money, and then hopefully next time we can possibly do a little bit winter forestry. But yeah, so the plan for tonight is to get all our grass fields cut and possibly do them all for silage, as I don't think we're in the need for any hay. So in the chat so far we've got Faz TV saying hello, hey to you, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. James Hudson there saying how he's in farm, and everyone else including Chat and Storm and Peter's farming. Unfortunately Peter's not with us yet. I don't know if he will be able to join us. I think he had a bit of an issue with power cut earlier, so not sure on if he'll be joining us or not. But Stevie and Storm are here currently. Well, Storm's trying to get in, Stevie's here at least. Not a gamer saying evening sim and crew. Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Gamer James in there saying evening sim and crew. Good to see you as well. I'm doing very well, thank you. So, well, I'll just unmute the chat. So we've at the moment Stevie's in here, and Storm's trying to get in. But how are you doing, Stevie? Oh, would help if I unmuted them on the actual Discord as well. How are you doing,
Hello.
Stevie?
I'm great now, how are you?
Would you want to start with field 49, field 8,
Yeah.
whichever?
Yeah, no, whichever one you go to, I'll go to,
We'll
no problem.
do 8 first.
Yeah. I kind of forgot where the mowers were.
Oh, I've gone past field 8. That's a good start. I missed the gate. I need a button to unfold everything.
There is.
Is there?
There
Unfold
is.
all? Which what's
Yeah.
that?
Control X.
Well, I have mine. It's whatever the I think it's control and whatever is for.
Control X. I know that Control B turns everything on, and Control
Yeah, I've got
V
raise
lowers
and lower and
everything.
turn on everything mapped to my stream deck, which doesn't seem to be working. Oh, there we go. But I don't have anything to unfold all.
Yeah, I have on my side panel set for unfold everything, turn on everything, lift everything.
Yeah. And I've got it on my stream deck, but I haven't got the unfold everything. I'll have to add that one. Although I'm running out of buttons. Series 06 is in there as well, saying hello. Hey to you. Welcome to the stream. I am stuck on a little bit of hedge.
Are you stuck in a bush?
No, it's the actual ground raised up in that bush. It's got like a bit of ground that sticks up in the air. So you try and drive through the hedges, sometimes you go flying in the air. T Who saying hi, hey to you, and welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're doing well. Dakota79 saying that hello everyone. Hopefully everyone is okay. Have a nice evening. It's still right. That shouldn't happen. Forgot I'd left my speakers on. Kieran, thank you very much for the subscription. Hope you enjoy the content. Just come through my speakers then, not through my headphones. So how is everyone doing this week?
What I've been doing?
Yeah, what you've been up to, Storm? Anything good?
Slipping and sliding around with tractors.
Sleeping and sliding with tractors?
Slipping and sliding.
Oh, slipping. I thought you said sleeping.
Yeah, no, I did sleep a tiny bit in the tractor when I had to wait because he broke the excavator.
You still got a lot of snow?
It's melting very quickly now.
Yeah.
It's raining a lot, but
We've still had pretty much zero snow. We had that very light dusting that lasted about half an hour, and that was about it. But we've had it snow as late as April. So still plenty of time yet to get some.
yeah. I'm not I've not taken the chains off the tractor and I've not put the snowblower away for good yet.
Ryan Blake official, do you have the base game or did you buy any extras? I've got all of the DLCs, the base game and all the DLCs. Although I don't tend to use all of the DLCs.
No.
Just
So
depending what
lot of
map
stuff
I'm doing.
I've used.
But if you're looking to get the game now, you're probably better off getting the premium edition, which includes everything, so every DLC that's been released plus the base game. So you actually do get quite a lot for the premium edition. I definitely recommend that if you're looking to get the game.
Like $30.
I can't remember how much it is.
not expensive, I know that.
Is it? I don't know if it's still on the PlayStation Network. I know it's still on Game Pass, I think. If you're on Xbox, you can try it on Game Pass. But you'd go in 90, 270.
Yeah, 270, yeah. 270, 90, yeah.
I'm halfway done downloading them.
It's time for you to go to bed then, so when that's all
I
done.
know.
I haven't looked at the price for it, so I'm not sure how much it is currently, like the premium edition compared to. It depends, obviously, what platform you're playing on as well, whether it's PC, Xbox, or PlayStation. That new like Mud Runner game's out soon, isn't it? That Expeditions.
Yeah, that doesn't look fun to me.
I'm in two minds about it. I need to see more about it first, because it's kind of like actually see what it's about, what you have to actually do on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see some YouTube videos of it before I decide. I liked SnowRunner a lot.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, that was one of the things for SnowRunner was the challenge of getting some of the big equipment across the maps.
yeah, that's what Expeditions is just about, going around the map.
Yeah, I've seen some like short clips of like they've got the bridge layer vehicle and stuff, so you can access different areas. I'm presuming you have to use that quite often in areas and different stuff, but
yeah,
it's
but
like what
that's
else is there to do other than just drive? I need to see more about what you actually do on it.
yeah, I like that in SnowRunner that as like you build stuff, you unlock more stuff.
Gaming James saying, oh, the premium edition is 40, base game is 27 on Steam. I think 40 for the base game plus every single DLC is not bad.
No, it's every single one that's in here and 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Everything outside of that you don't get.
Yeah, well, except Pumps and Hoses wouldn't be in there.
Yeah,
'cause
Pumps and
that's
Hoses,
separate.
because that's a third party DLC. But you get everything in the year 1 and 2 season pass.
Basically everything you need. Everything you would want.
Yeah.
So you don't need them, but
Definitely worth it.
yes. When looking forward, I hope they announce something soon.
Well, if they have got another DLC coming, that will be announced first.
Yeah.
I imagine. Well, they've just released, what is it, the FS22 Kids trailer, so they'll probably
Yeah.
get that out of the way first for Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah.
I think that releases next month.
Oh.
So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. There's not a gate into the other fields from this one, is there?
No, let's go back out on the road.
But we can get from 49 into 50, can't we?
Yeah.
Varmark saying hello, Sim. Live video finally arrived. I was excited and can't wait to watch. I hope you enjoy it and thank you for saying hello. Yeah, welcome along. You can see some of my bad driving live.
Not only mine.
I'm going to sack the person that put a fence on this field. Oh, wrong button.
Dude, you got so excited there when the gate opened, you jumped for joy.
Yeah. I can never remember which button I've got it mapped on my joystick to do the gates. And one of them's jump and one of them's open and close gates. Just check that rear motor is down. I did finish, if you was watching towards the end of the stream last week, I did finish off the contract we was in the middle of doing on field 5. So that was all finished and I collected the money for that, and the other field, I think it was field 4 as well we did. So that was all done, finished off. We was up to 100 and something thousand, and then I skipped through to November. We've got 2 loan payments come out, we've still got £1.3 million loan, which is absolutely killing us at the moment. It's like 27,000 per month repayment. Definitely need to get to the point where we're making a regular income to cover that.
We need like a secondary team on here that can be doing contracts. While we do the real work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit like I have on Galgenberg.
Once we get some more cows though, we've got the milk coming in a bit more often. We'll have that. Well, at the moment,
You've
14
got your
cows.
private help, Stevie.
14
Huh?
cows
And
aren't
you've-
producing much milk.
On Galgenberg, you've got one person that helps you,
Yeah.
and then you send the rest off to make money.
Yeah.
Gorgo saying hi, hey tune, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Ryan Blakefish is saying, I play on PC and use PC Games Pass to play the game, but I'm wanting to purchase the game so I don't have to pay for Game Pass for one game. I'll get you. As I miss a bit as I'm reading the chat. Yeah, it depends. If you're not that bothered about some of the DLC content, then just get the base game. You can always buy the DLCs that you want. I say it just depends on how much you're going to play it, but there are a lot of mods that cover a lot of the DLCs as well in some areas. I think there's some that obviously you can't, like Kubota. I don't think there's many Kubota mods. The Vermeer stuff I don't think you can get. I think there is a Vermeer baler knocking around, but I don't know how good it is. Trying to think what other mods. The Antonio Carrero, I've barely ever used any of that stuff.
I think I used a tractor over it once.
I used one on No Man's Land just for the sake
Yeah.
of using one.
Same here. I used one on No Man's Land, never used it again.
Which way did you turn at the bottom? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm on the bottom.
can
I
see
always
it.
used to mow this field up and down. But it used to be a bit of a pain in the arse. This is probably a better option going over and back across
Yeah.
it.
Dakota Sanson, hello guys, what's your favourite map currently?
Galgenberg.
I don't have a particular favourite. I'm enjoying Zilonka still, although I'll be finishing that one. One more in-game year on that. So I'll
You're
be
finishing Dark Force too.
Yeah, Dark Forest, final episode on Dark Forest should be up tomorrow. Because I got that recorded today. I just need to record some additional bits to go at the end. And I'll get that up tomorrow.
Yeah, like the flyovers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and do some like before and after screenshots.
nice. Or you do that just
Hofbergman,
load up a new.
I don't know about Hofbergman yet. I need to have a look at it again, see what update. Because we did look at it at one point for the live streams. But that was a while ago, so I don't know if it's been updated again since then.
I think Hofburgen would be a better one to be kept for a live stream instead, because there's a lot of manual labor kind of stuff on it that you wouldn't be able to do with a time lapse.
Yeah, that's one of the things. If you've got a lot of manually moving things around by hand and stuff, it doesn't make good for a time lapse. So. But I probably will have another look at that one. I'm just trying to decide at the moment what map to do after Dark Forest.
There's a few good maps.
I've got to find one that's really piques my motivation and interest. Because that's what I'm struggling with the most at the moment, is just finding the motivation to play it and find something that I'm actually enjoying doing.
I struggled finding a map like that too lately.
If I was playing just for myself, it'd be fine, because I could just play it how I wanted to. But when you're doing it for videos, it's kind of different, because I can't play how I would play normally. It probably wouldn't make for a good video. Not that I use loads of cheap mods and teleports and stuff. It's just more like I'd be jumping between workers a lot more, which I just find it's difficult to follow a video if you're constantly jumping between different workers every 2 seconds, and that's why I tend to not use workers that often and do as much of the work myself as I can. Which does slow things down at times because you can't get as much done, but it makes it a bit easier to follow when it's all like kind of flows from one job to the next, rather than constantly chopping and changing, like from one field to another field. Like 1 minute you're ploughing, then you've got to work on that one, then you're in another field doing something else, and then you're back onto another field. I'm guessing you'll be making... Yeah, we'll do silage bales as it's November. We don't really need any hay, as we've got loads, and then we can sell the silage when it's ready. We was going to put it in the bunker silo, but the bunker silo is currently broke, as we've got silage still left in it from last time that we can't get out at the moment, so I need to try and find a way of clearing that.
There's an easy way.
Is that?
Well, it depends. Well, if you want it, I don't know, but
Can I say
you
landscaping mode, it don't work?
No, you go use the extra controls. The
Easy dev.
Yeah, use easy dev. Go in there, and then in one of the menus there's like clear tip something, and you just set it to like 10 meters, and then it should clear like 10 meters around you.
As we've got stuff in the other one, I'd rather not risk that.
Yeah, no.
I might try it for next time, just
but
on a separate save, but that's not something I want to try now in case I mess it up. I don't want to lose all the silage from the other bunker that's right next to it. I'll put another one down, but I don't really want to put another silo down, and we don't really need to. I don't want to spend the money on one. Yeah, so we'll do grass bales and silage, which will take us a while if there's only 2 of us.
No, I'm on my way.
Why did my remote not fold up?
Right. I'm trying to get there.
Why is it not? Turn off. Why is my remote not turning off?
You guys seen?
Do you have it selected?
Yeah.
You guys seen John Deere's new 9X RX?
No.
That thing's gonna be 930 horsepower at the maximum.
930 horsepower.
You need to go power. No.
I need to get off the gate first. There we go. is it? I thought there was like moving away from all these heavier stuff.
No, the larger you get the machine, the fewer you need of them, the better. If you can do like a job that normally takes 2 tractors with 1, that's better. Bigger is better.
Only if you can actually use bigger.
Yeah, that's true, but like on those fields in America, there, most of them, there's no limit to how big you can get machinery. Oh well, there's always a limit, but not like here.
I think we might get the new Big Bud in game soon.
That
Okay,
ugly
good.
thing.
I thought you were going to say we're going to get a big bud on here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stevie was happy.
No, I don't like the big bud.
Definitely wouldn't get a Big Bud in any of the fields on this unless you drove over the top of the fences and gates.
I know there's no collisions in the walls, you get in that way.
Magic tracks that can go through walls. Ryan saying, where can I see the whole setup, because I've seen it before. There's a video on my channel, but that's a very old, outdated one from a few years ago. I haven't done a recent setup video of how it is now. I keep meaning to do it, but I keep putting off doing it as well. I've been saying I'll do one for probably the last year.
2 years.
Since you hit 100,000 subscribers, you were doing one, I think. And
Yeah.
That was 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago.
You were at least supposed to do it a long time ago.
Mitchell saying, hey Sim and crew, what happened in the half hour of me? It's not much, we just started cutting our grass fields, so we're on our 3rd field currently, out of 5. So we've got 111 and 55 left to do of our own fields.
yeah. Waiting for Storm to get here to go raking.
Yeah. Remember the button to reset it then. Go saying going off. No worries, thanks for stopping by and saying hello, and hopefully see you in the next one and enjoy the rest of your week. Jen saying, yeah, you've been saying you do one since you started your stream. No Man's Land. I want to do it, I just keep putting it off because it's one of those things that I know what I want to do and how I want to do it, but I'm always convinced myself I haven't got the ability to do what I want to do, and I'll keep making a mess of it, so I'll keep putting off doing it. One of those stupid things when you suffer from anxiety that you find the smallest excuse to put off doing something. That's why it didn't do it last time. think the problem I had was I did the Control X to raise, lower everything,
Yeah.
fold everything when it was still on, and you can't fold the rear mower while it's lowered, so it didn't do it. So I thought it had, because the front mower had lifted and folded up, I thought the back one had as well. So me trying to drive through a gate while it's still lowered on the ground.
I see Mr. Silippi's got the expeditions early.
Yeah, a few people have got it
Yeah.
on YouTube now. The embargo's lifted. They've got early access versions. I think Squirrel's got a video out as well, which I'll probably watch.
Yeah.
'Cause I do like his
but-
videos. He usually does a good job on
Yeah.
stuff, so I'll probably watch his video when I get a chance.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm gonna look at it, but I haven't got the money at this point.
Yeah, it might be for me one of those that I may get it at some point. If it's not something, if it's something I like the look of, but not overly, then I'll wait for it to probably come up on sale or something. James saying I'm the exact same, that's why I don't release any videos. I always think I'm not good enough and won't make any good content. Yeah, I always think the same with my videos now. I have ideas of doing things different, but I convince myself I just don't know how to do what I want to do. It's the same with a lot of stuff I do. Always that kind of overcritical of myself. And never confident in my ability to do anything.
Loading in.
You sure?
Yes. Loading.
It's going to be synchronizing.
For ages, probably.
There we go. Finally managed to get in. You'll be like on for 10 minutes and you'll be like, that's it, gotta go to bed now.
I've got half an hour about.
Well, you have a lot of raking to get done. We have the bowling done. We just gotta do the raking.
One thing I was going to look at, did I add that chrono break to this?
You did add it.
I was going to have a look to see what the price was of it. 'Cause it's a little bit bigger than the one we've got.
You want me to take the one we've got to the store?
No, I want to see first how much the one. If it's too expensive, then I don't want to buy it. Windrowers. So 25,700 for 9 meter. So it's 2 meters wider for an extra 10,000. There's that one which is 9.3. Yeah, I don't think it's worth for an extra 2 meters at the moment.
You know where it's at.
I want to keep some money to try and buy that area of land. I might have to do a contract off in between streams to get enough money. Seconds, and away we go, up, down. I was playing SnowRunner a little bit recently. I hadn't played that for a while.
Oh, I love that game.
I bought it on PC like the fall. Included like the year 1, 2 and 3 season passes.
But year 4 too.
Yeah,
That's
year
new.
4 I don't have, that wasn't out at the time. So I don't have the season pass for that.
I think I have it. No, I don't have year 4, I have year 3. I've got
playing that,
Alaska
but
100% completed.
I had to start again because it was on PC, I hadn't got any progress on it. So I had to do all the tutorial again, then I carried on doing some of the Michigan map and then Alaska to just try and get some unlocks and upgrades opened up.
I've got Alaska totally completed.
So the idea was just to unlock some stuff, get some money, and then start on one of the seasons I hadn't done before. And then I just got carried away and ended up doing loads of the Michigan and Alaska maps again. And I haven't been on any of the other seasons yet.
Oh,
I went on one briefly because there was an upgrade for a truck I was using that I could unlock on that one map, so I went to look for it on there. But that's literally all I did with a scout vehicle, was get the watchtowers and the upgrade I needed.
yeah.
We may as well cut that bit of grass, what's left of field 9 and in between the farm and field 55 as well.
Yeah.
There's a decent area there. Farmer Groot's in the chat saying hello, hey to you, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again, hope you're doing well. Are we going to be on for some Forza tomorrow night?
Oh yeah.
I shall be around from around 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's a nice earlier start.
The football's
I
on
get
as
to-
well tomorrow, so
I get to whoop your ass a bit more.
yeah. Because my incompetence at driving most of the time.
You're good at the rivals part, but because there's no other cars that are with you, but there's other drivers there.
Just push
So
up a
when,
bit.
when you're racing, one mistake can cost you the whole
Yeah.
race.
Yeah. I must say I did enjoy that Ferrari I had last time.
Yeah, it was
The
nice
rocket
once I
ship.
got used to it.
Yeah.
I tried doing the rivals Le Mans with it. Made a few settings, but I could only get 405, I think. Right. I think I slowed it down a little bit too much, but it was a lot better in like you could be a bit harder with it accelerating
Yeah.
without it spinning out. Button. Farm Grid, yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. But here you are. Where's the exit? So we'll cut the small area of grass that's left of field 9 where I've built on. As you can see on the minimap, there's a tiny little bit left of actual field. So we may as well cut that area of grass because it's still a decent size area, this bit here. But not all of it's actual field, so it's not going to be the highest yielding across the entire area. But give us a few extra bales. James saying, is it the same cars as last week, Stevie?
I will probably pick something different this week.
Yeah, get on, earn some money.
Yeah. Are you going starting all the way in there, or are you going to maybe start out here, or maybe?
I'm gonna just turn everything on here. If I can remember the buttons. So you don't want a lag spike and end up in the water.
I don't think there's a water blend there or not.
Not been in there to find out.
I was gonna say, I don't think you want to try it.
The field of view I've got set to is 70, I think. So I increase it a little bit from the base game because I find the base game's a little bit too zoomed in. I prefer it to be a little bit further out, so I have it on 70. I can't go below 60 because I'll start to feel a bit seasick. I don't have any mod lists for any series currently. I just don't have the time to sort one out. Or the motivation to sort one out. Takes a lot of time. Usually takes time away from recording as well if I do that, because I tend to only do times when I'm working.
You must have a mods list. No, I must not.
The main thing for me is just keeping track of the mods list and what mods are on there, what mods you need to add, and working out what mods you've got on there that you don't need. And when you're in game, you just download loads of mods directly in game. You haven't got the links for them, so then you have to go and find the links afterwards.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
And it's not that you can like just post a link to your mods folder, cause then you take away credit from
Yeah.
the creators. Which in a way sucks, cause that would be the easiest thing
way,
to
yeah.
do. But it's also a good thing not to do it, because you support the creator by not doing it.
What they need in like Mod Hub is like what they have on Steam Workshop, where people can create collections, and then people can just download that collection, and I'll just download all the mods in that collection.
Stevie, did James tell you about that mod thing he has? He's like James uses like a mod selector, or mod folder selector or something.
Is that the one for the Farms and Game?
Yeah,
Don't know. But
I think so. Yeah. You're saying about FS2. Yeah.
yeah, no, I just changed names.
Change names. I say all my mods I use are off Mod Hub, so they're all available in game. On PC at least. Some of them obviously aren't if you're on console. Some of them got script mods. But other
And
than
some of them you've edited.
I think on Zelonka, enhanced vehicle control mod. Trying to think what else. I've got a privately edited version of the vehicle size customizer, but that's on Mod Hub. So I think it's only the enhanced vehicle control mod that's not really on Mod Hub. Everything else is there. It's obviously with there's about 5,000 mods on Mod Hub now. It can be difficult to find mods you want if you don't know the name.
Some of them aren't on mod up any longer.
I don't think there's many I use that aren't on Mod Hub. Not in Zelonka anyway, because it was a fresh download mod
Yeah,
folder.
okay.
I think the round bale extension mod is not on Mod Hub either. I don't think there's many others I've got that aren't actually on Mod Hub. Game Jane saying the FSG mod assistant is amazing. How does that actually work? You'll have to explain to me when you're.
More.
I've seen it, but I've never used it myself. So it's one of those things, not sure exactly what it does and how it actually works.
He said something about that, like he's got one mod folder or something and it just picks out the mods you need for something out of that folder.
Yeah, the ones that you've just got activated or...
Yeah, but the thing is that I find that I haven't tried it, but sounds like a problem is if you've got on one mod folder you've got an updated version of Fairhead and the other one you don't.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can just change names and it doesn't matter if I update or don't update mods.
Yeah, I think the problem is sometimes with the save games, like working out the mods to put on, is I have a lot of mods that I've got enabled that I'm not using. It would be nice to know which ones are actually in use on the save game rather than just having a big list of mods where half of them probably not using anyway. There's a little point in putting
nice if Farm
links onto
Simulator
mods that you're not actually using.
Be nice if Farm Sim told you, you use this mod, you don't use this one. Like you've got this one downloaded but never used. But that's probably not easy.
Yeah, it probably is if they implemented it into their base game.
It tells you for how long a mod has been inactive, like not used.
The FSG mod assistant is amazing, so I'll have to give it a try or at least look into it a bit more. This map is Fairhead by Fast Farming. But we're on version 2, or the updated version from itch.io, plus I've made a few changes myself.
Oh, you're going that side, okay.
I'm going to the right.
Yeah.
You can go to the left. I'll keep right. Keep on the right side.
I think the field is split pretty even anyway.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see who finishes first. Oh, I haven't got that much, there's probably only a couple of rows anyway. A few rows. 20 past 8, so almost finished, so this is the last of our own fields to finish mowing. And we'll start baling and wrapping up the bales.
And then collecting them all.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about collecting them all.
Yeah, first field is
Because the grass isn't going to be ready, so we can fertilise it early spring before it's fully grown anyway. So I don't think we need to rush to get every bale in just yet. We can leave them in the field for a bit.
What do you mean, Storm? We've only one field raked.
I mean that I've only got one field raked.
You only get a regular.
Get me a quicker or bigger rake, I'll do the job quicker, but...
If we could afford one, I'd get one, but...
Yeah.
We're broke. We can't afford one.
We We need to sell all this silage, then we can afford one. But then we won't need one when we sell it, so we won't buy one. Then when we come to do it again, we won't have the money to do it.
Yeah. Because we'll have bought it first. With 2 chainsaws.
Yeah. And you only need one.
Why?
You only need to buy one chainsaw.
And everyone gets one, don't they?
Yeah.
What if somebody wants a Husqvarna and somebody else wants a steel?
Yeah.
Screw the ones that want Husqvarna. Horrible chainsaws.
I'd be thinking a chainsaw is probably a chainsaw.
Yeah. I'll get you an axe. I'll get a lightsaber instead. Get a lightsaber from livestream on May the 4th.
You'd be like, may the 4th be with you.
Alright, grass cutting done. Do you want to wrap or bale?
I'll bail for a little bit, I suppose, and we can swap over again.
Right, just got the mowers away. In the FSG mod assistant app, you can add all your mod folders. Then when you go to play the game, you just select the folder you want to use. It basically changes the line of code that says where your mod folder is to where your separate mod folder, and will change the line of code every time you select. Yeah, what I do at the moment, I've got all my folders labelled differently, and then I'll just change the name to mods depending which map I'm doing. So basically it does simply that, but it just changes the name automatically. It's still probably a handy thing. Yeah, I'll have a look at it and see if it's worth looking at.
I'll stay with my method, I find it easy enough.
I need to sort out my mods because I've got some mod folders now that I don't use. Clear some space. We want a bale wrapper, which I think there's one just there. Can we get to that one? That's going to be a bit tricky to get. I'll leave that for somebody else. I'll get the easy one I put away earlier. I mean, if we had fertilising contracts for grass fields on here, we'd probably be millionaires by now.
Yeah, in grass you've only got mowing contracts, you haven't got fertilizing or anything.
Nope. So the trouble with this map is every field apart from 4, I think, are grass fields. Which field we're doing first? 49.
Yeah, the only one that's done.
Did you reset the bale counter?
No, I forgot.
I think there's a bale counter for the wrappers, isn't there? No.
Bale counters currently at 118. There's 119 there now. Yeah, 119 there now. I think I'll have to put out 4.
Yeah.
So the bale counter was at 115. If someone just remember that.
Should be able to pick up the next bale ready.
There was a McHale wrapper for 19 that you used to be able to do that. You could manually load into the arm.
Yeah, this one, the arm doesn't fold back down until it's released the bale it's wrapping. I'm not going to stack these in one place here, I'm just going to drop them where they are.
Oh no, drop them anywhere at all.
As we'll be here all night. It's 8:30 now.
Yeah. At 10:30 we'll still be wrapping our own feeds.
It's a wrap. So we need some extra helpers.
So you get out and close the gate there, please. Thanks.
How many fields are rake? 2?
Yeah.
How would you say the bales? There was 115 on the counter.
Yeah.
So let's have the guesses how many bales we'll get off the 5 field, well 5 and a bit fields.
3,500 litre bales as well.
Yeah, 125 centimetre, 3,500 litre bales. Let me know in the comments. No prizes for closest. I can't remember how many we got last time. No idea. I reckon we're going to be 160, around about 160 in total. Maybe completely way off with that.
I don't think that's too far off actually.
But this baler has done a total of 324 bales. I'd say about 140.
And that's all.
I'll go in between and say 150 then.
Yeah.
Although I think we did a couple of hay contracts with it early on, because we did our own fields hay with the square baler, so they wouldn't have been counted on there. So I think most of those have been for silage. So James Hudson saying 161. Just go one more than me.
Everything that's past 160 he offers.
James saying 150-ish.
Yeah, I'm there with him. $4,200 and something hours I think I've got.
How many hours do you have? Got Farm Simulator 22. I've got around about 3,700. Let's have a quick look. 3,717 exactly.
I've got 4,117.
Oh, my steam wheels. Funny now. Tabbing out the game. Logitech fix you. Oh, I'll say Logitech. I think it's more Giant's issue. About steering with last week I was talking about getting a direct drive wheel. Still trying to decide what to get. And I was looking at the Moser stuff, but they only work on PC, which is a downside because obviously I've got Xbox as well.
Say Thrustmaster or
Yeah, the Thrustmaster direct drives like 800 quid or 500 just for the base unit, and it's not the best.
yeah, you haven't got the pedals and
The Fanatec stuff's more compatible, like more versatile because it works with PC, Xbox, PlayStation, depending what setup you get. But their customer service is apparently rubbish, and they've got really big backlogs in orders.
oh. Don't know if I'd go with Logitech.
The Logitech Pro direct drive wheel's like £1,000 just for the wheel.
Yeah, and then
It's an
another
extra
1,000.
350 for the pedal, so it's like 1,350. Although if you order it direct from Logitech, you get 15% off if you buy both. So it brings it down to about 1,150. So save nearly 200 quid, but that's still quite a lot. Considering there's no accessories for it, there's no additional wheels, there's no like shifter or handbrake for it.
No.
I think you can use the older Logitech shifter.
Yeah, but still.
But when you're paying that much for a wheel, you want to get some better stuff to go with it. Dakota 79 saying 145 bales, so everyone's been swayed by my 160 and kind of going either side slightly. But Moser have just released a wheel for Euro Truck.
Never heard of them. Moser?
Moser Racing. It's MOZA. It's similar stuff to Fanatec. You get like the direct drive wheelbases, different strength, like torque settings, and then they've got all the different wheels like Formula 1 style wheel, GT style wheels.
Yeah, I see it for ETS and ATS.
Yeah, so they've just used a European style truck wheel. I do like the look of their stuff, but I say the fact that it only works on PC is kind of
The R3 racing wheel, it says something for
yeah, that's their like kind of base model, the R3.
Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Windows 10 and 11.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd want to go with the R3. I'd want the R5 or R9.
Oh,
Which
yeah, I don't know.
When I looked, it said it was only PC, and they don't seem to have as much support in games as Fanatec do either. There's a lot more games that have got support for Fanatec wheels than Moser wheels. It's another thing, so you don't want to get a wheel then that doesn't work with half the games you've got.
Yeah, no, you'd want to get one that works with basically everything you've got.
Yeah, I made a mistake like that at Christmas. I got a USB handbrake.
Yeah.
And thinking that it would work with everything, and it would work with Assetto Corsa, not with Forza. So I had to return that one and buy a more expensive one that actually links through your steering wheel. Your steering wheel plugs into it, and then it plugs into your PC to be able to play it on Forza. But I still haven't set it up yet. Still in the box.
The one company somebody recommended I looked at, and the one set of pedals I've got is like £2,000 just for a set of pedals. I was like, yeah, I don't think I'll be getting any of their stuff.
Yeah, those things better be made out of gold then.
So that's proper for hardcore, probably race drivers that are setting up a sim for practice in between races.
Yeah.
Kind of level.
People that have got money.
Yeah, I was like, I'm a casual. I'm spending thousands of £1,000s just on a set of pedals.
Yeah, no. In that case, my PC upgrade comes first.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot of other stuff I want to buy, not for my PC, but just in general.
I think that's what Moser need to do now. They've done the ETS wheel. They need to do a farm sim wheel. Installed on a proper tractor.
You know how those look, the new ones.
I have
Not a
say I've
single
really seen
button
it.
on them.
Just a standard wheel with, it's all on the joystick though, isn't it, mostly?
Yeah, it's all on the side panel and the joysticks. I'm driving a 2021 model at the moment, tractor Valtra. It's not a single button, there's not even a horn on the steering wheel itself. It's on like the indicator thing. You have to press that in, that honks the horn.
Yeah, that's the way it's always been in tractors I've ever drove.
Yeah,
80s tractors.
yeah, but not much has changed in the sense of the steering wheel itself. The buttons are on the side panel, so you can control that with one hand.
Yeah.
Instead of having to use two hands to control the buttons. You've got one hand on the wheel and the other hand controls.
James
The
saying
machine.
Storm's putting some hours on his tractor instead of you lot.
Yeah.
How many hours you got on there now? 5?
4.8.
4.8.
Considering like there's 17 on mine.
Sim's got 28.
28.8. I've been busy in my John Deere.
Just counts quicker, that thing.
No. It's all the extra work I've been doing, contracts on my own and... Well, I think I put about 2-3 hours on it just setting the map up, because rather than teleport everything, I was just driving back and forward to the store for ages.
That's one way of doing it. Yeah, no. Tractor steering wheels are the most basic steering wheels you can get.
It'd be fun though. If they did a proper like joystick for it as well.
That would be amazing.
That's the Logitech heavy equipment bundle in Sim.
No, that's
the
not
wheel,
that.
the wheel on that resembles a tractor wheel.
Yeah.
The most tractors have got 2 joysticks nowadays. You've got one for operating the tractor like the drive, and then you've got the other one for your front 3-point or your front loader.
I'd say, Storm, if you sat into an 80s tractor, you probably wouldn't even know how to even get it to move.
I have driven those. So yes, I know.
Stick it in forward.
I jumped into that new tractor at work, I didn't get it to move. I had to lift up the hydraulics and I had to unlock it with some stupid child unlock stuff. And
I had a
double pressing and all that stuff.
jumped on the forklift truck the once and couldn't get it to start. It was this electric thing. It turned out you had to have the seatbelt plugged in.
Oh,
It wouldn't do anything. I'm sat in it for ages like, what the hell's wrong with this thing? I had to find somebody to ask us like, can't get your forklift truck to work. So oh, yeah, you need to put the belt in.
that's when I start asking the question, why haven't you got that belt wrapped around the back of the seat just always in?
Yeah, they usually do that. Just have the belt clipped in, and then you just sit on top of it. But like health and
I
safety,
know
if
somebody.
there's a seat belt in it, you have to be wearing it properly.
I've actually been using the seat belt the last few days because we've been sliding down hills with the tractor and I was like, I'd rather have my belt on if I go off here.
It's one of those things. If it stops you jumping out if you tip the thing over.
Yeah, but I haven't got the. I know that I haven't got the time to jump out.
Yeah,
So I'm
jumping out's the worst thing you can do anyway, because you risk falling on top of you.
Yeah, no, but not only that. I know that I wouldn't have the time, so I'd rather be strapped in. And I know those tractors are built to flip upside down. Cope with their own weight.
I don't think there's any tractor that's built to flip upside down on its lid. I think the glass and cab is still squashed down on top of you.
Not nowadays any longer.
Oh, I've seen enough tractor wreck videos.
seen somebody that had it upside down and the cabin kept it perfectly.
And a roll bar in it?
Well, the cab itself is the roll bar.
I remember seeing that video years ago of or the aftermath at least, of a motorbike that went head first into a tractor.
Lovely.
He was going extremely fast down a country lane and just went literally straight into the front of the tractor.
Yeah.
It's not a pretty sight.
No.
Seen like people driving into wheel loaders and you're like, the wheel loader just moved, but besides that not much happened to the thing, and then you look at the car and it's totaled.
How many bales you up to, Stevie?
I'll check it out. One more bale and I will have put out 40 bales already.
40 bales.
Oh wow.
Yeah. This is the biggest field though.
Yeah. Bales so far. We've got a few rows, short rows left to do. So this is the largest field, and we've got around 40 odd bales. So field 8, you're probably looking at 30, so that'd be 70 odd. Maybe I was a bit too ambitious, 160. We'll see.
I'm still sticking to my 140.
Yeah, I'm sticking to 150.
We'll see.
We could definitely do 2 people rapping on here, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not able to keep right up with you. You're quite far ahead now.
They say in real life, to be a good operator, you need to be able to keep up with 2 balers.
2 balers?
2 balers. That's what I was always told, anyway.
Yeah, but the thing is, in real life, or that when I drove a rapper, if I turned the RPM on the tractor up, it spun that bale around quicker.
Steering wheel.
So if I throttled up to start driving, the thing started spinning quicker and quicker.
Yeah, but you're running the risk of the bale falling out.
Yeah, no, I had to be careful of not going too quick and throwing the bale off.
Ty saying, how's it going? It's going very well, thank you. Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. We are doing a lot of rapping. Dakota same time, stick with 145. What kind of medal can you win? A virtual one that you have to make yourself?
Yeah.
One made out of bronze, but you'd have to order it yourself.
A virtual grass silage bale medal.
My wife has spent the last 8 years asking me every time I do something good, do I want a medal? And I've always said yes. I've yet to see any of these medals.
Yeah. Do you want a medal? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. Yes, yes. Where are they? Give them to me.
Man, shit, I can't give you a medal, but I can give you a round of applause. Just, do the one solitary clap. You need one of those super rappers. Not again. Where did Storm learn to speak English? I presume in Norway.
Internet and school.
School. Do you do English as a subject then at school?
Oh yeah, that's normal. Every school
Yeah.
has.
They don't do like French or Spanish or any other language.
Well, no, they had Spanish too. You could choose that, but English is just everybody's got to learn English.
Yeah.
No, if you don't want it, well, you're screwed. You're gonna have to do it anyway.
Yeah. So we had to do French, and then we had to choose between French or German. Like you could not do either. You had to do one or the other.
Yeah, no, you've got to do the 2 different types of Norwegian here, and then you've got to do English.
So Norwegian as language, is it any similarities to like Sweden or any?
Yes, I can understand Swedes and Danish people.
Yeah. So it's not too
Like-
different, but there's obviously differences.
No, but if they start talking quickly, or some words I just don't understand
Yeah.
at all. But you'll be able to communicate easily enough.
Yeah. Valorant saying hi guys, hey Tune, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
Who was wondering where I learned English?
It was not a gamer.
Okay.
I'm still learning to speak English.
Yeah, I'm not done though. Probably never be.
It took me about 20 years to understand the difference between there, and there.
I still don't.
You'll get used to it, especially the English words that are spelled exactly the same but have completely different
Different
words
meanings.
depending on the context it's being used.
There's also some words that as multiple of the same letter, and the same letter in that word is pronounced 3 different ways. Can't remember what the word is, but
And then those crazy words with the silent letters.
yeah.
It's like knife. What's a knife? No, it's just knife.
That's not a knife, that's a spoon. Oh, I see you played knifey spoony before.
Not again. We had to learn Afrikaans. That'd be an interesting one to learn. I think that's all the bales in this field.
Okay, there's only another good few ahead of you in this other field.
Yeah. We'll have finished that before I even get in there. Let's go this- Folded up this time so we can actually fit through the gate. I can't remember where you said you was from, not at gamer. I think you said before. Gary Strang saying hi, Sim Farmer. How's your day been today? It's not been too bad. Not been up to too much, to be honest. Recorded the last episode on Dark Forest earlier today, and then spent most of the afternoon sleeping. I was just finishing the last 10-15 minutes of recording off, and I felt really tired, so it's like, yeah, time to go to sleep, or I'm not going to get tonight's live stream.
Yeah, I kind of slept for about an hour earlier on as well, otherwise I wouldn't have made it tonight either. I was in bed at 7 o'clock last night and slept straight through this morning.
Yeah. No, I had lunch around 12, come back up here just before 1. I did about 10 minutes more recording, I was just falling asleep. I was like, oh, that's it, I need to just sleep. So I went to sleep and didn't get up until about 3:30, by which time it was like almost time to take the dogs out and feed the dogs and stuff, so it's like, yeah, that's me done for work today.
The only thing that kept me going today was I didn't eat until this evening. So I have a stomach.
Good old South Africa. I can't remember if you said before, I'm getting you mixed up with somebody else. No, I think you did. This is a PC only server, as we've got script mods on here. So you've got quite a lot of script mods that aren't available on console.
And there's a few edited mods.
Yeah. Well, the map itself is a different version now to what is available, because I changed that farmland so we could get the silo working.
Oh. And we've got the t-shirts and stuff, don't we?
Yeah, we've got the custom wardrobe mod as well. Gary, have you tried the Ford TW tractor? I haven't seen a TW mod for 22, but then I haven't actually gone and looked for one. I used to love the Ford TW in FS22. I used that on my Oakfield farm map, like save game. I absolutely love the sound of the TW. It's a shame there's not one come to Mod Hub.
It's slow as a wet week, but cool tractor.
Yeah. I know there's probably a few out there on different mod sites, but they're probably on mod sites I don't use for various different reasons.
We are currently at 61 bales.
61 with 2 fields done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think anyone there, the 140 is going to be probably closer. This is Fairhead, yeah. Fairhead by Fast Farming. But this is the version off itch.io with a few changes I made myself. Yeah, I do like this John Deere tractor. I saw one of these recently, not round by me, actually. Although it was on the back of a lorry.
Somebody I work with has got one of those.
I used to see these quite a lot round by me. Don't see them very often anymore.
He's got one with a loader though.
That one has a loader too.
Is it on it?
Not on it now. No, I've took it off.
No.
And the last John Deere I saw round by me was a 6R. Most of the tractors are Massey Ferguson. Trying to think what else to see quite often around here. New Holland, JCB.
JCB you nearly don't see here.
Quite a few case tractors around here as well.
Here it's mostly Valtra, Massey Ferguson and Fant. That's because the main dealers around here are those. And John Deere's then.
When I was in Cornwall a few years ago, we went to they had an annual parade through the centre of the town we was in, and it was all the farmers doing pulling floats with the tractors, and I literally saw a tractor from everybody. There's John Deere, Class, Valtra, Landini, Fendt, Massey Ferguson. There was like literally every different brand you could see.
Yeah, okay. Please don't spam in the chat.
Who's spamming in the chat?
Oh, he's asked that question exactly the same
Which one?
for the second time. The last one that just came up. Valorant.
Oh, it might because I missed it the first time. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't specifically miss Self-Mountain Creamy, but I did enjoy playing it on 17. It was one of the series I did for FS17 on my channel. I'm surprised that Black Sheep Modding never did a new version of it. I don't know whether they just deemed it wasn't popular in 17 that they never bothered to redo it again.
There's some mods that have been redone by modders that I think those shouldn't have been redone. And then there's other ones that I'm like, why haven't I done those yet?
Yeah.
But Leo always be like that. There's the ones you want to be converted. They
So
won't
the only
be.
one I miss is the AI vehicle extension, which I never used that much in 19 because I found it wasn't as good as the 17 version.
I liked Courseplay like it was in 19.
Yeah, the older version of Courseplay. I don't mind the new one. Now it's been updated, it's got better. I don't like the fact that you can't just set up your own course like you could in...
Yeah, that's what I mean, like I missed that part. The setting up your own course and
I mean, auto drive is a very good mod if you get used to setting it up, but it can take a while to set it up on a map if it's got no traffic spleen to follow as a kind of base, or if there isn't one to download for that particular map. But it's one of those, well, it's like, do you really want to invest like 2-3+ hours setting up an auto drive course only to get bored of the map after a short while? I think the one I did in No Man's Land, when I set that up, I kind of just added to it as and when I needed to. So I set up a base course that drove around the map, and then I added, like, when I needed to access different fields, I added those fields to the course, and then the different sell points.
I'll be able to finish.
You on the last field, or you got one left?
No, I've got one more left. I've got 55 after this left, but it's gets too late if I'm gonna do that one too.
Is it 9 o'clock?
So you're not doing 55?
Nope,
Why not?
because I'm going to bed.
It's only 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I remember when I was your age, Storm, bedtime, what was that? I go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, get up again at 6.
What about
Yeah,
that?
no, I have to be in the car at 5 your time. 6, so. Or before 6 even, I've got to be in the car.
That's this field done. Which field you in next? 8.
8. So now when I get this one baled, we might swap soon.
Yeah, if you want.
Do you want me to park the tractor with the windrower in the field or just park them in the shed?
Put them in the shed, I'm sure one of us will figure out where it is. Us full-time staff,
Yeah,
we'll find it.
we'll part-time workers. Just double check as we drive through this field I've not missed one. I noticed when I was doing the end of the dark forest I'd missed a hay bale in the grass field. So, missed collecting that one up. Always miss this gate. I say gate, there's not actually a gate there, is there? It's just a gap.
Which field? Field 8?
Yeah,
There is a gate.
there's not a gate. There's 2 concrete fence posts, but there's no actual gate.
There's not?
No.
I was pretty sure there was. It's okay. If you say so.
Blasty Frank saying hello, hey Tune, welcome to the stream. Jane saying it's a shame Peter Klatreelg isn't here. You just need an extra pair of hands. Yes, it would be nice. Klatreelg's working unfortunately, so he's not been able to join us tonight.
And Peter has had a power cut.
Yeah,
Yes.
I presume he's probably got work as well, because he's what, 5 hours time difference.
Busy man.
You never
I
know,
think,
he might join us in an hour or so.
Yeah, I think Sim we should bring James on here.
Yeah, I'll have to try and sort it out for next time if you're about on a Thursday evening, James, and you want to come and help out.
He probably is.
As long as you don't drive a tractor like you drive a car in Forza, we'll be alright. I guess, and I love the scene. Yeah, I do like this map. It's got a very nice feel to it. That's one of the reasons why I picked this one. But I say it would be nice if there was a few more arable fields actually on the map. I know it's kind of, this is probably what it's like in real life, is heavily grass.
Yeah.
But gameplay wise, it's a bit too much grass.
6 hours time difference for Peter.
No, it's 6 for you, 5 for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter's New Jersey, so it's 5 hours, isn't it?
Then do we have Keg from Forza? He's 6 hours behind us.
He's in Canada,
Another.
isn't he?
Yeah, another great guy.
Yes.
A bit better in farm sim. Can't promise anything else there.
Just make sure you don't crash on camera.
I know he's used to doing that on Galgenberg. I know. I think if you watch the start of my last Galgenberg video, when I'm driving to the other farmyard, you can see James with the water tank and the gator, and it just kind of goes flying.
Oopsie daisy.
Not driving too fast.
Yeah.
That's
And
usually
he
my-
at least
usually
tries
me
to stay on the road.
in Forza. I'm always driving too fast or not quite concentrating. And it takes
Steve,
like a
he at
split
least
second.
takes the roads
Split
compared to me
second
and
to look
Klatreelg.
away and you miss the braking point for a turn, and then that's it. You're flying off the track.
Now me and Klatreelg are a bit worse at actually taking the road.
Yeah, that's why I always say I don't think there's roads in Norway.
Yeah, the problem with doing that is you can use EasyDev to change fields, and they'll stay that way until the game decides to put it back to grass.
Yeah.
So basically what happens is if the map's set up with a grass field in Giants Editor, the game
Bye-bye.
always wants to put it
Bye.
back as a grass field. So if you change it to an arable field using EasyDev, you can get one harvest contract out, then you'll just get sowing contract for grass.
Yeah.
But if you do it the other way around, if you put an arable field as a grass field, it'll permanently stay as a grass field until you
Yeah.
change it back. And I found that when I changed some of the fields to arable fields to try and get some more contracts, it kept throwing up a Lua script error in Better Contracts mod, which then prevented the save game from loading, or the server from loading. So I've kind of like left it. I don't know if I can change it in Giants Editor, whether you'd need a new save game for it to take account. I'm not sure how that works, so it's something I probably will have a look at doing in Giants Edit to see if I can change some of the grass fields, but I'm pretty sure that won't take effect unless I start a new save game, which I don't really want to have to do because I've obviously made some changes to the landscaping which won't transfer over. James saying he's free on Thursdays but not always at 7:30 though. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're not on straight from the start.
Yeah. At least we know James, you would stay until the end.
How many bales you got? You want to finish this field and then swap over, or
Yeah, I'll finish this one, swap over.
you want to rake 55 first and then I'll carry on baling, and then we can probably get both wrappers then to finish off the wrapping.
Yeah, we are currently at 88 bales, 89 bales now.
89
89.
bales. James saying, yeah, I'm not a part-timer. Well, unless you're here from the start, then you are. Oh, only joking.
Then you'd have keg. Keg is always available.
Yeah, if he wants to, I'll pay. I think it's only an 8-slot server, so I think that'll be about 8 of us then.
Yeah.
If everyone's on. Tanya Craven saying, hey Sim, hey to you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. No, I never actually asked you about that. So because I used your link to get the server, how does that work for you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't get anything. No, I'm only like a base.
Ah, so you're not high level.
No.
So you got different tiers to.
Yeah. For me to move up to like the next tier, my videos have to be getting 1,000 views each video, and they've kind of dropped off. So
Yeah. I guess what did you do for your dinner time? I had bacon and eggs that the wife did for me.
bacon and eggs for dinner? That's a breakfast.
I know. I had it with brown sauce as well. The wife was like, "Do you want red sauce?" I was like, "No, can't have
No.
red sauce with bacon and eggs." It's outrageous.
Like I said, I've eaten 4 slices of toast all day. That's all. That's how I got through a half day at work. Because I got up this morning and I was in the horrors.
Well, we didn't have much in the fridge because we've last few weeks we've been doing like a similar thing to HelloFresh but a different company, where they send you all the like ingredients to cook the meals. But we haven't done it this week, so we didn't do any shopping. So we've got bare bones in the fridge. So she was just like, "Oh, I can do some bacon and eggs." I was like, "Yeah, I'll do." Pizza with mayonnaise.
Pizza with me.
Did it have pineapple on it? If it didn't have pineapple on it, it's not proper pizza.
If you had pineapple on it, it's not a pizza. It's a fruit salad. My wife's favourite dressed fries now, I never thought you could even get them, is coleslaw curry chips.
Coleslaw
like,
curry chips. What the hell is that?
Yeah, you know what coleslaw is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that and curry over chips. No.
Can't say I've ever come across that.
No, I didn't either.
Or pepperoni and barbecue pizza. I do like a pepperoni pizza.
Meat feast.
To be honest, there's not many pizzas toppings I don't like.
No, I'll have the baler there for you and I'll go
Yeah.
raking. I'll go raking it in.
Tony said I've got you streamed on Thursday, and yeah, I didn't put it up until early this afternoon. I usually try and do it a day before I put the stream thing up. I completely forgot yesterday. For some stupid reason as well, I've been thinking pretty much nearly all day that it was Friday today, and I think that's because I know the football's on tomorrow, which was the 1st of March. Yesterday being the 28th, completely forgetting it's a leap year, I kept thinking that today was the 1st. So for most of this morning I thought it was Friday. It was only when my wife reminded me that it's Thursday. I was like, no, it's the 1st today, it's Friday, the football's on. She was like, no, it's the 29th. I was like, oh, stupid leap year.
Yeah. So us people that have a day job, unfortunately we get an extra day's work this year.
Come on, rapper. I think this rapper just needs speeding up just a second or two. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, it just needs to wrap a bale in like 2 seconds. We don't want it fast or anything, just on the bale, boom boom boom, bale wrapped, off.
Yeah, I think it's about like 22 seconds a bale to wrap.
That's what's called a realism now.
It's too real. It's like that mod for the realistic refueling speed.
Yeah, 5 minutes later.
Yeah. I remember how long it used to take to fill the cranes up with like 200 litres of diesel. At work, you'd be standing there for what seemed like forever. I was like, yeah, well, let's do that in game. I'll spend 10 minutes standing there, just sat there doing nothing, waiting for more tractors to refuel. Oh, wrong way. Let's get it in forwards. We've still got field 111 to bale as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'll wrap this last one, then I'll switch over to the baler and go and start baling that one up.
Yeah, we have 111 and we have the small grass patch and field 55.
We'll do a bit of baling for a bit, and then we can once we finish the baling we'll get the second bale wrapper and finish off helping wrapping up what bales are left, if any. I think there will be.
Don't worry, there will be.
Run over the baler. I have to try and I was thinking we could actually get some sheep because they're quite cheap. Get some wool production.
How many sheep can we have?
I think 70.
Oh, that'll give us a nice bit of wool.
We've got loads of hay, so we're going to be struggling for feed.
Yeah.
And they're cheaper than cows as well, so it probably won't cost that much to get 70 sheep.
Yeah. Would you know about just buying them directly, or do you want to go and pick them up at the trailer? Or
We could pick them up So we've only got the one trailer though, so it might take a few trips. I can't remember how many sheep that trailer holds.
I think it probably holds like maybe 10.
I think it holds a reasonable amount.
Yeah.
'Cause I think it. I got that one because it, for the size of it, it did actually hold a decent amount of cows, pigs,
Yeah.
and sheep.
Yeah.
Right, let's get this switched on, which is 4. It's already lowered down. So let's check the bale counter. So why have I not got a bale counter? Okay. So apparently the bale counter's not showing for me.
Yeah, I had that problem one week, alright, it didn't show for me either.
Strange. Yeah, I've got no bale counter, so no idea how many bales we've done.
I'll be able to check on when I finish my recording, you know, before the stream finishes. So someone gets to win an imaginary medal
Yeah.
made by us.
What the hell is this song? Epidemic. Oh. It's weird.
That's weird.
Normally when I turn the beacons on it skips the track on Spotify, but it didn't this time. I've got a new playlist. Epidemic Sound have changed all the playlists on Spotify, so the one I used to use is no longer available. So I tried this other one that they've got on there, and that last song was a bit odd. I think it was the live streaming playlist.
Find one that says elevator music.
Yeah, that's what that last one sounded like, to be honest. Some cheesy hold music. Tony, do you play FS22 even when you're not recording? Not really. The only time I usually play if I'm not recording is if I'm on Stevie's server helping Stevie out. I don't tend to play it for myself any other time really anymore.
Yeah, same there.
I've played a little bit on this map in between live streams just to get some work done when I've not been recording. Like I've done a few contracts to get a little bit of money, and I'll finish the contract off. We started last week, but I don't tend to play for myself. Like I don't have a save game that I play just for me. James Hudson saying lasagna pizza Sunday. Ooh, lasagna pizza.
Never heard of lasagna pizza now.
Nope. What was that? Just like beef mince, cheese, pasta.
Pretty much just like a lasagna, so just with a pizza base.
My favourite pizza used to be Pizza Hut's stuffed crust Hawaiian. Nice ham and pineapple. Which I haven't had for a very long time because there's no Pizza Hut anywhere near us that delivers. And I'm not even sure where the nearest Pizza Hut restaurant is, probably in the city centre. We can only get Domino's. I can't do the Domino's without doing the Domino. Hoo-hoo. The reason why I did that was, I think it was somebody commented on the first tractor I did just for because it looked a bit different. And I think somebody commented how it looked horrible, so I decided to start putting everything in that colour. So there's no particular reason other than that. So that combination of that black and yellow, which I would say on a lot of stuff I didn't particularly like myself, but it's kind of like when I kept getting the comments about the house on No Man's Land, people telling me I needed to build a new house, so every time I got a comment I delayed building the new house. It's like, I don't need a new house. No benefit to building a new house. Come on, there's some rubbish songs on this playlist. Is that the last one of eggs? Ooh, I think I've finished the playlist now anyway. Alright, let's choose another one. Dadarid, thank you very much for the subscription. Hopefully I've got your name right. Welcome along to the stream and thank you for subscribing. No Man's Land still going. No Man's Land finished a long time ago for me. Did I press... And that was pretty much the last song. Right, let's have a look what else I've got. Let's try this one. Trouble about these playlists, they're not very long by the looks of it. I think the last one was about 4 hours, 5 hours long. So we'll just leave that one running. I'll have to create my own again. I'll go through Epidemic and put some new stuff into a new playlist to use for next time. Although they're still in the habit of keep changing things every time I go on there, they've done something different. I think I've lost Stevie as well for some reason. I can hear him, I see him talking, but I can't hear him. What have I done? Hello?
Oh yeah, I hear you now.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'd say you lost
Connection to Discord. I think.
connection. I'd say so. Yeah, no, I was literally thinking that you're very, very quiet.
I could just see the thing flashing green. I was like, oh, I can see it flashing, but I can't hear him.
Yeah.
I think it was when I was messing with Epidemic. Spotify it must have disrupted the Discord chat for some reason.
Yeah, I was literally going.
Music thing at the top's not working anymore. Why is that stopped working? let me reset that. I think everything's just decided to stop working for some reason. A bit of a slight technical issue there. Just change that as well. The Tommy Good saying, I'm loving the new DLC map. I have 106 hours on it so far. Yeah, I like it actually. It feels a little bit bare in places because of the way it is, but I do actually quite like it. And it's been fun to play on. I still don't understand why the dairy, spinnery and the bakery that are already on the map can't be purchased as productions. Oh, and then you have to build another building that looks exactly the same just to get the same function. Now the players say, yes farmer, I'm your fan and really like your timelapse. Well, thank you for that, I appreciate that, and thank you for saying hi. I did miss your previous comment, although I wouldn't have been able to understand it anyway. But welcome along to the stream. Tony saying, I'm watching that series now. When you did 100 million, I'm still watching the whole thing. Yeah, I switched it from 100 million to a billion. Well, 999 million because that's the most the game will show. I'm planning on getting back to that to finish it off because I've probably only got 2 episodes to get to that amount. So I think I may as well finish that series off. That's all being that the premium DLC update hasn't messed up that save game, because I haven't actually been on there since long before that was released. I can't remember what I was actually up to. Well, one problem I had with Hinterland was there were so many more productions I wanted to add, but I can't, because every time I add a new production it messes the save game up. So I was kind of like stuck with what I'd already got installed, which I think I'd built most of them. Tonka said my only 2 complaints, those 2 productions not working and I can't sell from the train. I've never actually used the train on there. I've kind of avoided using it, even though you get a bit more money for selling via the train. It's a bit of a pain having to wait for the train, then load the train up and then just drive it to the edge of the map, so I usually don't bother.
Yeah, I had a problem where my piano factory glitched out.
Yeah.
It had stuff in it.
Yeah, it stopped actually doing anything.
Yeah, it had stuff in it, but it was telling me that it was missing planks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't progressing. So, stupid thing.
Mine's still working. Call me the piano man.
Well, see, it's funny, like your piano factory stays working, and then you had the pull behind potato harvester using that as a vegetable one, and that unloaded perfect for you every time. But myself and Klatreelg, anytime we used it, it wouldn't unload for us.
Yeah, the root crops are a bit of a killer on there.
Yeah.
It's definitely one I wouldn't do on a big field, large scale again. It just takes far too long. I mean, if I was to do them again in the future, I'll probably just use the Colossus.
Yeah.
Just be done with it. I might do if I can't remember where I was on Hinterland in terms of what year or where I was in the year. I can't remember if I was going to do one more year or if I'd got one harvest to finish off or I'd finish the harvest off. Depending where I am, if the premium DLC works, it would be nice to probably do the field of the root crops but using the Colossus harvester instead. And also there's the Colossus forage harvesters now that weren't available last time I was on there. So it might be good to get back and just try out some of the new unrealistic mods that have released since then. Because now the Colossus has had a few updates. I think the Omitana's is it the TARDIS mod? I think had an update as well with some new stuff added to it. How many rows we've got left on this one? 2, and that tiny little strip there, and that's this field done. Did you finish field 8 or did you just grab the second wrapper?
No, I finished field 8. But I did grab the second wrapper.
So the other one's still in field 8 yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't leave the awkward wrapper to go to the shed for you now, right?
James, say James Gaming with James. James saying you were in November year 4 with 420 million. So I could do vegetable crops then on the final year. So I'd love to give the Colossus forage harvesters a go as well.
Something I don't like about one of his new updates to his forage harvester and stuff is that it could be a 12-meter header, but it'll take 100 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that with, I think it was the Poplar header, a lot wider pickup than the width of the actual header itself.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be for me.
Yeah, I'm not overly keen on that. I don't, like I say, I don't use unrealistic mods, like super unrealistic mods, if at all, or very often. But yeah, I'm not keen on ones where they've got like a 5-meter header, but it actually works as like a, say, 100-foot header.
Yeah.
It's like doing the whole field in one go, and half the field next to it.
Yeah.
I find that a bit stupid. I was saying I'll happily use one with 1 million litre capacity.
Yeah, but the 1 million litre capacity at the standard or a little more, it's great for the vegetables, because otherwise you're not long in the harvester and you have to empty it into a trailer. Empty into a trailer.
Yeah, it's too stop-start. Especially if you can't hire a worker, like that potato harvest I was using for the carrots and
yeah. But on a big field, you don't want to be stop-start the hustle. Oh, I must go to bed. I'm so tired as well. Yeah.
Not until you've wrapped all the bales.
Yeah, I have. Oh, but I have to get up at 10 o'clock in the morning, you know.
Yeah, I might finish a bit earlier tonight if done, because there won't really be much else to do. Maybe buy a few sheep and that's about it. You know what, 20 to 10 now.
Yeah, I'd say no, by the time all these bales are wrapped, and all the baling's done and wrapping's done.
Yeah, that'll probably be it for tonight.
Yeah, because we're like a wounded crew tonight, there's only two of us.
Oh, at least we did get Storm for a little bit to help out.
Yeah.
Shame he couldn't stay just to finish off the raking. We'll let him off. James saying the Mark IV ones are better in my opinion, at least for the new crops. Which ones are those? I'll have a look at them.
Which? What?
The Mark IV mods. I'm not sure which ones they are. Is that like just the sugar beet harvester that's converted?
Yeah, there's a pack on Mod that has all the potato stuff and all the sugar beet stuff.
Yeah.
To do the vegetables, but I found on that pack. Now it may be different in single player, but on multiplayer, the rope harvesters they'll fill, put them over a trailer. They don't want to unload.
The T440 something harvester pack. I'll have a look at them.
Oh, the Halmer thing, yeah.
Scott's agreeing with James. It's nice to know. So I'll give him it the multi harvester. That's why I couldn't read the multi bit. I'll give those a try if they're better. So I used that one I used last time because I had it installed, but it wasn't the one I thought it was. And then it was really annoying when it wouldn't work with a worker for the carrots and parsnips and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's not the base game one, the 22,500.
Yeah, this was the old one. I think the 10,000 litre or 9,000 something.
Yeah.
I didn't know, like look at it. I just saw it. I'd got it installed and I just used that one. It's only really when I come to do the carrots that I realised I was like, it doesn't work with the worker. And then I got barely anywhere up the field and it was full. I was like, yeah, this is going to take a while.
Yeah.
Agriland Farm, thank you very much for the subscription. Really appreciate that. I think we've got plenty of silage in the silage pit still, more than enough for what we need for the cows. So
yeah, 155,000 litres now.
So we'll probably sell all these bales when they're ready. I think we need to keep them.
No. Let's mow and bale all of our fields for tonight's stream.
Oh.
Who came up with that idea?
Well, I was hoping we'd have more helpers, but I didn't realise it was just going to be the two of us for most of the night. But
I think any of our no shows and trying to arrive next time. We're going to do some forestry. You guys are collecting bales.
Yes. The thing is, though, there's not much else we could do.
No, nothing. At least we didn't take on any contracts and start them as
Yeah.
well.
No.
Realise it. Midnight. Oh, we'll just do another hour on the stream.
Yeah. Just do the contract in field 10.
Yeah.
So we have like 55 bales of silage to do.
No, we should have taken the contract on field 84. I think
Yeah.
it's for 20 grand.
Yeah, Tony saying, I remember in 2021 when FS22 was the most popular game and I found your channel. I'd like to binge watch your channel for a few hours a day when you still did No Man's Land and you had 101,000 subscribers. Yeah, it seems like forever ago FS22 released.
Yeah.
I think what makes it worse, obviously, was it November 21? Okay,
Yes.
it was released.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think sometimes because it was then, it kind of feels like longer than it actually is.
But 2020 and 2021, they don't count as years anymore because that was just all the COVID stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, 2020, 2021 and into 22 as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it took me to December 23 to finally get COVID.
I still haven't got it to this day.
So you don't want it. Not again saying good night. No worries. Thank you for stopping by the stream and enjoy the rest of your week and hopefully catch you in the next one. So yeah, plan is for next Thursday. Well, every Thursday. I am away in April for a week, so other than that,
Yeah,
should be every Thursday. I've got a week's holiday.
Is that the start of April or middle of April or end of April?
It's second week of April, I think.
Oh, I have a week's holidays the first week of April, but I'll be just at home. I'm just taking a week away from work.
Yeah. I'll be going to Cornwall for a week.
Are you going caravanning or staying in a hotel or renting a
We've
cottage?
rented a house,
Cottage.
basically. It's not really
Cottage.
a cottage, it's just a house. It's near the sea. To go same time, the two diodes are still working without coffee break. Yeah, I could do with a nice cup of tea now, actually.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I think if I shout it down to my wife and ask her for a cup of tea, I don't want to be told.
Yeah, I'd probably be told the same.
Yeah, 2 words. The first one starts with F and the second one ends in F.
Oh, James saying, please don't make me load bales as my first job.
James, you are so good at it. No, but see, James will be alright because James will be a newbie next time. What I'm saying is the part-timer from tonight, or there are no shows from tonight.
I don't do coffee, I can't stand the smell of it, let alone the taste of it.
Yeah, same here. I could eat coffee cake, but I don't like coffee.
Oh, I hate it when you get the box of chocolates and you accidentally pick up the coffee one and you're nope. I can't, even the smell. I have to make my wife a cup of coffee in the morning, it's horrible. Like, I don't know how you drink it. But she also eats Marmite, which again makes me heave if I smell it. It's like, it's disgusting. Scott saying lunch break is over, so I have to go. No worries, Scott. Thanks for stopping by the stream, saying hello and hope you're doing well. And maybe catch you in the next one. We played the latest one, Ian, Forza Motorsport, which is the one that released in October last year. If we've all got Forza Horizon 5, we'll have to have a night on Horizon 5 as well at some point.
How would you do multiplayer on Horizon?
No idea. I think you have to create a party and then you can do a what do you call it? I can't remember what you call it. You do a multiplayer session kind of thing, and then I think it's the same as somebody selects a race and then you all drive to it and then
Oh yes, you
Point
know
thing.
it's the teams.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. But there is actually certain races that you have to have a team.
Ian's saying I played Horizon. Yeah, I think most of us, I think, have got Horizon 5 as well.
Yeah.
I haven't actually installed it on PC yet to play it on PC.
You know, I have Horizon 5 on PC.
And then they just added a load of new cars to it, didn't they?
I don't know. I can't remember the last time I even played it. Months ago.
Yeah, well, I think I played it when the latest DLC came out.
That's actually one thing I didn't buy for Horizon is like the Hot Wheels or
Yeah, I wasn't overly keen on the Hot Wheels because it's a bit too stupid. I mean, it was fun doing like upside down the loops and stuff, but yeah, I wasn't overly fussed about it. It's a bit like the Lego Speeders one and the other one. I was like, yeah, not really my thing. Yeah, but I've got Horizon 5. So I've only ever played it on my Xbox, but I can access it on PC as well. Because it's like that kind of buy on Xbox, you buy play anywhere. I'll have to get it installed on PC. But yeah, if everyone else has got Horizon 5, we could have a night on that because that'd be quite fun. That's something different.
Yeah. You're sick of losing on Motorsport.
No, I'm just sick of making stupid mistakes that cost me. Like it the other day, doing I was trying to do that Rivals, the new Rivals, well this morning actually. And it's like I do one lap, mess up on one corner, next lap I mess up on the same corner. It's like, why do I keep messing up on this bloody corner? It's like,
Yeah.
I know what I need to do, but I just don't do it.
Don't F up.
And then eventually I've managed to get a clean lap. And then it wasn't a particularly good clean lap because the car's not the easiest to drive stock. But it's also one of those that it's faster than it feels, if that makes sense.
Yes.
When you're driving it like properly, it feels like you're going so slow that you need to go faster. Then as soon as you start trying to speed up, you're going too fast, and that's when you start losing control or losing speed in the corners then because you're having to slow down too much. But I think I did it in a race because it's the new featured series, the next part that's unlocked is using that car as well, the Mercedes AMG. Well, I think you can use any Mercedes AMG, but I used that one. I think the first race was Maple Valley.
Oh, great track.
I love flying around that track, but in this car it seemed like I was driving so slow, but I did a 1:45, which was like,
Yeah.
I think 7 seconds faster than anybody else did in the race.
Mm.
I was like, well, if I'd have did all the laps like that, I'd probably won. Yeah, it's worth getting motorsport. I mean, a lot of people really don't like it because it's not how they want it to be. And I think that's a lot of these people these days so entitled that they want everything to be exactly how they want it to be. Because it's not, they don't like it. It's like, just enjoy the game for what it is rather than hating on it because it's not how you want it to be. I think the next update for Motorsport's on the 14th of March. That's when they make the changes to the upgrade system. Well, I did get the achievement yesterday for the 30 cars to level 50.
Ooh.
So I went on there, I've got I think 22 cars at level 50 and I've got about 6 or 7 cars that were like level 49, 48. So I was like, yeah, and a few laps in rivals, I'll get those up to 50. So I just went around a few rivals tracks I hadn't done before, set any times on and just use those cars to get up to 50. They haven't announced a new track yet for next month, so whether they'll announce that soon or whether we're not going to get one next month. Tell you so, what's your favourite game? My favourite game, I've got a few favourite games like Grand Theft Auto 5 I really love, and I'll still go back to that every now and then, even though it's over 10 years old now. Still love just jumping into that every now and then and just messing around. Red Dead Redemption 2 as well, I absolutely love that. Again, that's another game I could happily just jump in and play again. Skyrim or any of the Elder Scrolls kind of games I love. Fallout as well. Definitely not Farm Sim. As much as I love Farm Sim and enjoy playing, it's not my favourite game by any means. But I'm enjoying Forza a lot more than I have in the past. I think mostly because I'm using my wheel a lot more now. So most of the time I never used to play it on my controller. I've been playing online as well because we've been once, twice a week for the last few weeks. We've been getting together online, which has been quite fun. A bit of a laugh as well, which is something I've missed because it's been, say, the last time I played any games like that online was probably the first Forza Horizon, which I think came out in 2012, was it? 2013, I can't remember, the first Horizon.
It was nice as well, like, though, we're all kind of friends on it, so that you can go into rivals now, and instead of it just being me and you setting times, at least now there could be other guys as well.
I did beat one of James's times earlier.
That's not really. is that an achievement?
It was, because I was using a rubbish car.
Oh yeah.
So I thought I won't use my good car for that class because I'll probably beat it quite easy.
You won't make a fool of poor old James.
So I used another one that I've not levelled up fully yet, and thought I'll get a few levels on this and try and beat him. Hey, Tiny's asking, is Steve Irish? Are you Irish? I didn't know, I didn't realise.
Well, I'm French. I speak a lot of French. F this and F that.
He's from the island to the west. The island to the west that's called Ireland.
I'm from the west of Ireland.
And then you're from the west of Ireland.
Yeah.
So you're from the west of the island that's west of me. Benjamin saying John Deere plus Renault, perfect combo. Kegarino just subscribed. You
Hey,
already
Keg.
subbed. Thank you for the subscription, Keg. I haven't actually used that Renault tractor. It's one of those ones that I remember when it was released on Mod Up. So, oh, I'll have to use that at some point, or the class version of it. And I haven't actually used it myself. Keg saying hello guys, hey to you, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. So the bale count is still not showing. So we're almost done with baling, and Steve will have to hook up all that. I'll put the baler on another tractor to see if the bale count shows up, whether it's the tractor or just me. Actually, we've still got a bit more than I thought. We've got all that down there yet. No worries, Keg. Well, thanks for subbing anyway. Well, welcome along. Time on 10 o'clock. It's taken a bit longer than I realised it would. Yeah, as Ian says, better late than never. I appreciate anybody that comes on, no matter how little or long they stay around to watch. I appreciate anybody that takes the time to sit and watch. You say, even if it's only for 10 minutes. Say hello. And say, what else is there to do on a Thursday evening? I have no idea. No football on. Football's tomorrow and then next Tuesday. Ian saying I've been subbed years. I've been subbed to myself as well since day one. First thing you do when you start a new YouTube channel is you get a second account and sub to yourself. Can't be starting with 0 subscribers. You just go on your second account and like all your videos. Ian said, I think my first series I watched was South Mountain Creamery back on FS17 a long time ago. Still makes me think that I was only started in September on FS17, and obviously 19 came out in November. But in that time I did 17, I did Shamrock Valley, South Mountain Creamery, Beyond the Baltic Sea, and a little bit on that other map as well. I think I did about 10 episodes or so. So I did quite a lot in, what, 2 months? 3 months. But I think at one point I was putting out 2 videos a day, every day. I don't know how I managed it. Yeah, many moons ago. Was that back in 2018 when I started? Three rows left to do, and we'll try and work out if we can get the bale counter to work. See how many bales we've got. Keg saying I'm working on a survival map. Nice. Benjamin saying this Renault reminds me when I was a kid. I was literally every afternoon at the farm. Near your house after school, there's always a Renault. I've seen one on a field near me being used. I don't know if it was the same Renault as that one. I only saw it from a distance in a field. Keg's open, you can get out by spring. Nice one, I'll look out for that. Doe's saying good day SF and chat. Good day to you and welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Did I lose Discord audio again? Looks like it. Let me try rejoining again. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I don't know why I keep losing Discord audio.
Every now and again it just goes very quiet and I'm like, yeah, I think you lost audio again.
Oh, it's so annoying as well. Every time I tab out again, the steering wheel stops working.
By the time you get done baling, there may not be much bales left to wrap.
Now I'm nearly done last row. So one more bale, possibly.
I started this field by putting some into our tarp, then just started getting too far away. So.
Upper Lusatia, that was the other one. Yeah, I remember doing that. That was more of a trial to do the Let's Play kind of thing. Because I say initially I wanted to do Let's Play videos, not time lapse. But I could never get the audio to come out right. Back then as well, I didn't have a microphone, like a proper microphone. So I'd never recorded gameplay with audio as well. So it's all new to me, and I could never get it to sound right. So I kind of just went with the time lapse stuff to start with. Let's see if we can squeeze one more bale. If we can find enough grass. Is there any bits of grass anywhere? I don't think there's going to be enough to.
A couple of bits down this end of the field. Too small bits. How much litres do you need?
301.
Oh.
301 litres to get the next bale. I need to get one more. Could be the difference between 2 people on the estimate of the bales. Paul McPhillips saying, what set do you use? This one. PC specs, rough ones. I've got an RTX 4090 with a 14th gen i9 14900 CPU. Use run it in 4K. I did find out as well, Forza, for some reason, I don't know if it's the last update, my Forza is now locked to 60 FPS.
Oh.
So I put the frame limiter on in game and I'm getting a solid 60 FPS, but it's like, it seems to be fixed, it won't go above 60, and I can't see an option in the options to change that. So I don't know if they've done, in the last update, they've set a 60 FPS limit.
It's only on some tracks that I can have 60 FPS, normally 45 to 55 or so.
Yeah, before I was getting around 80, 90, and then sometimes it'd drop a bit lower. But now it seems to be like solid 60. Right, let's get that turned off. No, can't turn it off. I need more grass.
How many litres do you need now?
Less than a 200, 100 and what's that, 66?
I think there's a spot on the hill here in 55. Small spot.
I think there was a bit up here, did I miss? I'm sure there was a bit right in the corner somewhere, or there's some here. How do you uncap it? Because mine was never capped, but now it seems to be stuck at 60, and I couldn't see an option in game to change that, unless I missed something on one of the menus. Not that I'm fussed, I think 60 is more than enough for me, as long as it's a stable 60. I'd rather that than it being set to higher but then it drops lower at points. Oh, come on, what were we? 60 litres.
I'm sure there's 6 litres on one of the fields anyway.
Yeah, there's bound to be on one of the others. Oh, wrong way.
Is there some around the stone wall nearby?
It's green.
Go to the along by the stone wall that's between 55 and 9, up in the corner up near the house.
Yeah, I can see a little bit up here. I'm just on the edge. 47 litres. There we go. That's it. Turn that off. Right. Now I just need to try and get the bale counter to work.
It should work for me anyway, so once we're done wrapping, I'll connect to the baler and see what it was.
I'll just quickly try it. Oh, no, I can't go that way, there's a ditch. I've just killed myself. I forgot there's a ditch there. I thought I was over the other side then. Just like launch myself into a ditch. You might have to set something in the NVIDIA control panel or GeForce Experience that caps it. Yeah, I'll have a look next time I'm on there. I say I'll probably just keep it at 60 because it seems pretty stable, and 60 FPS is more than enough for me. No, it's just Forza. I mean, FS I keep at 60, but I choose to keep that in the menus. I've got it set to 60 FPS, so I really don't see the point in anything more than that. And often I find if I change the setting in FS to a higher frame rate, I get screen tearing. But every other game is usually there's no limit, it'll go as much as it needs to or can. Right, let's try this tractor quickly on the baler, see if we can get the counter working. So it may be me, not the actual tractor. This map is Fairhead by Fast Farming. There is a link in the video description. It is on Mod Hub as well for all platforms. Right, so what did you say it was? 115?
115, yeah.
So we made 180 bales.
Wow.
And it's now at 295.
Okay.
So okay, I was a bit low in my 160.
Yeah, I was a bit low on mine too.
I think James Hudson said 161, so I can't remember if anybody said any more than that. So I think James Hudson was the closest.
Yeah. But then again, remember we had the extra piece that we never really baled before.
Yeah, true. Forgot about taking that into account as well, so that's probably an extra, what, 20 odd bales. Crash Storm's tractor into the wall. Oh, we're going to get the other bale wrapper and then Stevie will probably nearly finished. How many you got left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Would be 15, I'd say.
I'll come and help you get these last few and then. So go and buy some sheep and feed the sheep, and then we'll call it quits for this evening. I've gone past the gate again. I don't know why I always think the gate for field 8 is the far end, not right there. Every time I go past it.
We definitely won't miss the gate into field 55 because it's open and halfway across the road.
Yeah. I can't drive straight across there, can I?
No.
So I can get out of here in one go. Oh, I'm stuck on something. Oh, why is that unfolded? Did I not fold that up?
Nope.
I thought I'd folded it up before I disconnected it. Obviously not. James saying no point setting it higher than 60 FS, but if you have a high refresh rate monitor, Forza makes sense. I've got a 120 Hertz monitor with a boost to 144, so I can go up to 120 or 144. I don't know, I'll have a look at unlocking it and see if it's going to be high and then start dropping at times rather than stable 60. I think stable 60 would be better. But I think that's what the problem I was having with my monitor. Doesn't show up the FPS. It just shows 120 even though the game's not running 120. It works in FS, like my monitor's now showing 60 FPS, which is what Farm Sim's running in.
Yeah, mine's only showing 48.
Well, I use my monitors in G-Sync, so it'll adjust the monitor refresh rate adjusts to the game. Also, whatever the graphics card's outputting. Bales everywhere. All those bales.
Have you made left in the top corner?
4, 5, the other one I'm wrapping. Is that it then? That's the last.
That's the last one. I just have one more here now.
Yeah, definitely don't think we'll be collecting up the bales tonight.
No.
Be here for another 3 hours.
You'd actually spend probably a full stream if you had to collect the bales on your own.
Yeah.
You get the gate of the field to open in.
I didn't open it.
Here it looks like it's open in and not
Yeah,
out.
into the field. It may have been something that got changed in the update,
Maybe.
because I think that one did open into the road, didn't it?
It did, yeah. No, I just took no notice of it there though when I opened
No, I didn't open it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
let's
no,
close
I
it
think-
up. We have 180 bales in total.
So, James, you better get practicing loading bales because you have 180 to load next week.
With my controller. So yeah, it's all our nice bales. Just trying now to make sure we haven't missed any. It's only 20 bales off the barrel limit if it was on console, or at least on the older generation consoles. So there you go, 180 bales wrapped, fermenting away. Right, let's have a look at our animal transport trailer. How many sheep can we fit in it? Oh, it's leased, so we don't actually own it. So we can get 10 sheep. Where's my tractor gone?
In the field.
If I stand in it, I'll be able to. Oh no, there's two grass bales we've missed here.
In field 55?
No, next to it, the top of the bit that's not a field.
Oh. Oh, I would have missed him, so my bad.
I just missed him as well. I was flying around. Because I just drove past him. I was like, oh, 2 bales there. So we haven't done all the wrapping yet. You can fit 20 bales on a trailer, so that's only 9 trailer loads.
And we have 2 trailers.
Yeah, so you can get somebody to help you. It'll be twice as fast.
Yeah. Get Storm to help.
going forwards. Right, now we've wrapped all the bales, hopefully, at least. Bale spikes, we've got the standard base game round bale spike, the one that you can have the guards on for wrapped bales. We've also got the square bale one, which I think's base game as well, which has got the claws on that I was using last week. I don't have any auto load. Auto load's not allowed on this server.
Banned.
No auto load, bale spikes, trailers.
You probably could have got another bale from all the loose bits all over each field.
180 is enough. Auto stacker. Yeah, the only auto stacker you probably get in these fields is the small 8 one that Stevie modded, or like modified. The little Ursus one. The Anderson you ain't getting in any of the fields. It's way too long. So the best thing to probably do is the Ursus one. Pick up 4 at a time, then just unload them in stacks of 4. You'd need a fairly heavy tractor to pick 4 silage bales in one go. Drive my tractor like it's a race car.
Are you heading to the animal dealer, yeah?
I'm gonna get a second trailer. I'll lease a second one. Otherwise it's gonna take forever to do 7 trips.
Yeah. I've finished recording, but I will still help.
Although saying that it's probably cheaper to just buy them direct, isn't it?
Possibly, yeah.
The lease costs are probably. Yeah, 20 bales too high. So you can fit 5 on each side, 10 on the bottom, 10 on top. With only little trailers. It's about as big as you get in some of these fields. I don't know. I may have moved them already by then for next week. It depends, because I'm gonna have to come on and try and decide what we're actually gonna do. If we're not gonna have the money to buy any forest areas, then forestry is not gonna be an option.
Where is the animal dealer on here now?
Round by the store, so head to the store. It's on the corner as you go round. It's the place where all the people are walking.
Oh, yeah.
Seems to be like the busiest place on the map is the animal dealer. What machines are you going to use for the logging? Just chainsaws, front loader with log grabs?
Yeah.
And these small logging trailers? Yeah. We're not going to have the money to lease FDR equipment. I tried to look at increasing the loan or getting a second loan, but we literally can't take any further loan out. So we're a bit stuck. We need another, what, 40,000?
You had another 40,000 in the bank account to take another loan, is it?
Yeah,
Or no?
40,000 to buy the
Oh, yeah,
land for
yeah.
the forestry.
Right.
Plus we'll need a bit
Nice.
extra then to get some equipment. I don't know, I'll have a look and sort something out. Maybe do a few contracts coming up to the end of November though. There won't be any baling contracts all after this month.
No.
Animal transport. No, that's animals. What other ones is there? Oh, it's going to be the cheapest one. Which least the second one of these, and then we'll do a few trips. Get 70 sheep. That'll get some wool production at least. You park the car there.
The flippers.
Is this the one and only Sim Farmer? Yes, it is. Not sure how you say your name, but yeah, it is. Yeah, the FDR stuff, it's cheaper than base game stuff, but yeah, it's more than we can afford at the moment. And obviously, if we was to get that, it'd probably take off a lot of the money we earn. Is just going to cover the leasing costs of that equipment. And I don't mind using chainsaw and loading it with the front loader.
So where? Oh, the trigger's inside there, is it?
Yeah. I don't know how far you have to get in.
Oh, didn't mean to drive that way.
Right, sheep. We'll go for the 200. So it's 2,000 a load.
Which ones did you go with?
Just the first ones, the all white. I don't think it really matters, does it, which ones? So you can have a mix, it makes no difference now. It's not like how it used to be where the reproduction rate was depending on how many of which animal type you had. So if you had a mix, you'd get less reproduction rate. Is the wheel and console actually worth it? I like using it, but I don't use it all the time. I only use it really when I'm live streaming. But if you're going to use a wheel for other games, then obviously it's worth it. As for the side panel, it's okay, but I wouldn't say it's essentially needed. But I definitely wouldn't recommend the heavy equipment bundle, because the wheel and pedals that come with that aren't particularly good.
No.
You're better off getting a separate wheel. But I think the new farm stick from Thrustmaster is cheaper than the side panel, and I think that pretty much does everything the side panel will do. But it's in one joystick rather than having all the separate buttons and the little joystick. So it's similar to this, but it's got all the additional buttons for everything on there. And I'm pretty sure that's about £40 cheaper than the side panel. £30–40 cheaper. I'm tempted to get one at some point to have a look and possibly use it to replace this joystick and this side panel into one rather than having the two separate ones. Now we need to find the animal trigger, which I'm pretty sure is inside this shed by that gate up here. Don't know if I'll be able to get to it this way around. Select, move to husbandry. So there's the first 10 sheep in the shed. Oh, crashed. A bit too far back then.
So where did these go?
In the shed where you got the trailer from, there's a little gate inside there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You don't have to be right up to the gate, you can drive in forwards or alongside the gate somewhere and it'll pick up. So if reversing or driving it, you can get to it either way. James saying I wouldn't recommend a side panel, keyboard does everything. Yeah, I say the side panel's not essential. You can do everything with keyboard, or like I use as well, sometimes I've got my Stream Deck, which has got a lot of the buttons that are on here mapped to it as well.
I have a side panel and a wheel, and I find the side panel great.
Yeah, I do like the side panel, but I say it's not, you know, something that you need to go out and buy.
No, no. It's a nice to have.
Yeah, I prefer using the joystick for the front loader work than using the little joystick on here. So I've got, this is mapped to the front loader on the tractors, so I use the actual joystick rather than this. I keep this pretty much just for using the camera, which is one thing I do like when I'm using the wheel, is I can control the camera with the joystick on here rather than having to use the mouse, because there is no camera controls on this particular wheel, which would be a bit awkward as well if you've got the wheel turned, try and change the camera as well. So I do like having the joystick on here as a just used for the camera control, which is how I've got it mapped in ETS2 as well, so I can use the camera side to side with the joystick on here, which I find handy to look out the windows and stuff without having to use the mouse. Is YouTube a full-time job? Pretty much, yeah. Although I don't earn a full-time living from YouTube, it is pretty much my full-time job and well, my only job. I don't have another job outside of YouTube. Saying I've just recently got on the farm stick, getting used to using one instead of just keyboard, but I'm liking it so far. Good to hear. So I'm interested in getting one to try out. But it's not something I'm going to rush to get because I don't quite have the money for it at the moment, and also it's one of those, don't want to spend the money on something I may not use very often. But with the joystick, can you adjust it so it does the camera and then front loader stuff? Because on the side panel you've got that button that you can press, so it switches between front loader operation and then camera. Can you do that with the farm stick? Is there an option to switch between like controlling the camera with the farm stick, or is it always just for using front loader and cranes and stuff? Not sure how it works. Be interesting to see. because that is the one thing for me. If you can't switch it to control the camera, then it kind of makes it a bit more difficult to use. Just that on its own, rather than having the side panel and a joystick. Make sure I don't miss the turning, which I've done a few times in the past. But that one time I got nearly halfway around that road before I realised I'd gone the wrong way. Jamestown, I believe it has a little joystick sort of thing on the top that uses the camera. Okay, a bit like that one that's on top of this one. I think it's pretty much the same joystick of that, but it's got additional buttons on. There's like a little directional control thing on the top of this joystick. I don't think I've got mapped to anything. I can't remember if I have. That's one thing I hope Giants do for the next game, is increase the amount of inputs you can have for gamepads in game, because you can only select 2 different sets of gamepad inputs, which when I've got 2 joysticks, the side panel, steering wheel and an Xbox controller, it does mean I can't fully map all of them at the same time.
Overpacked car.
Shh, it's not my car. I don't care.
I don't know. Yeah, that car seems to be here since we got here. So
yeah, it's been abandoned. I think been dumped. I thought it was, but then it took a bit longer, and then I decided to get some sheep. So I thought we'd be finished for like just after 10. So always that in farm sim. You always think things take longer than you think they're gonna. So always that way. You get caught in the farm sim trap. So, yeah, I'll just do that. It won't take long. About 2 hours later, you're like, yeah, it took a bit longer than I thought it was gonna. I'll have to work it out next time. I think if we skip through to January, the silage may be ready to sell. We'll have a bit more milk to sell and possibly some wool from the sheep. Whether that'll be enough, I know, because we'll have 2 months worth of payments from the loan. So that's going to be another 12 54,000. So yeah, it's going to be very tricky. I might have to just add some money in and increase the loan. Otherwise we're going to be stuck for anything to do until spring, which will be then cutting grass for more silage.
Technically the bales won't be ready until around lunchtime in January.
Yeah, so it might have to be February. And then with the 3 loan payments coming out, it's like the bales will probably just cover that. Oh, I'll have to have a look and decide for next week. I've got a week to think about it. We'll have to see if they can do an advance on the area of land. Like, they give it us, then we'll pay for it after we've earned the money from the trees.
Isn't there a land lease or no field leasing mod?
There's a field leasing mod, but I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure if it works on farmlands or it's just lands with fields. Well, that seems a bit wrong, isn't it? Leasing an area of land, cutting all the trees down, then there you go, have your land back. There's no trees left on it. It's gonna be fun now, just find somewhere to pass each other.
Okay, you keep left and I keep left. Speed and power, yeah.
That was close. Yes, the problem is with the loan, I tried earlier, and because we don't obviously own enough stuff, we can't actually take any more loan out, not even like 100. Because I've got the enhanced loan system as well. So the maximum amount of loan I can take out is 0. Because silly old me thought it'd be a good idea to add a loan that cover the cost of the land and equipment we started with. Mostly.
Just do the lotto.
Yeah.
The local lotto and win a million.
On the Euro millions, that's it. We can retire.
Yeah.
We're finished.
All new tractors for everyone.
Apart from Storm.
Yeah.
The field lease mod works with farmlands. You can cheat it by renting the land instead of returning it. You can sell it. Oh. That's a bit of a cheat. Rent a piece of land and then sell it for the full price. Take all the money for yourself.
I think it was the same way in 19 as well.
Right, so this is
That's your third load, and I have my third load here.
yeah, so we need one more after this. So if I go and get the last two, you want to give them some hay after you get back, like
Yep.
unloaded that, and then I'll get the last 10.
No problem.
And then that'll be it. All the 70 sheep in. It doesn't leave any space for reproduction, but we'll get a bit more wool to start with. But I do plan on getting an open sheep pasture in one of the areas of land that we've got. But we probably won't do that until we've actually got money to actually buy some more fields to replace that area. So we can then get some more sheep. Let's get some more cows as well at some point. Try not to hit the car this time. Or the fence, or the wall. Or try not to hit anything would be a good thing.
Or the nice orange tractor that's coming up the road at full speed.
Yeah, I don't want to hit that Renault, it might fall apart. It's probably mostly plastic, isn't it?
Noble steed.
Well, you can either give the sheep some hay bales or you can give them some of the wrapped grass bales because they're not fermented yet.
No, we'll give them hay.
So we're going to get the last 10 sheep and then that'll be us all done for tonight. Sonic saying hello, hey to you, welcome to the stream. James saying, Stevie, you can lend some money over from Galgenberg.
Yeah, we have a bit over there, alright. Just a small bit.
I'll just loan some from my hinterland save. Come on next week with a few 100 million. Hey, we're sorted. This generous farmer in hinterland sent us a loan that we never have to repay. And we can all get new tractors. I don't think I'd want to get a new tractor though. Like, I don't know what to really get.
Did you buy some different coloured sheep last time?
I did,
I was thinking that.
just to mix things up.
We have some black sheep and some white sheep. At least we're not racist.
So I've got some diversity. James saying sounds good. Next week in your new tractor. You watch it next week. Everybody be on next week. I know we'll be struggling to find anything to do for everybody.
Yeah, because someone sillily added a mod that there's no contract vehicles.
Fireman CBR, thank you very much for the subscription. Really appreciate that. There'll be no contracts to do anyway next month. We've got plenty of equipment. If you're going to be coming on off, and then you can get your own tractor, I'll just add the money in for that. Can't remember what we said. Around, was it 200,000, 200 horsepower?
No, 200 horsepower and in around 100 grand.
Yeah, 100 grand, that was it.
Or we have a lovely little Ford 7810.
Yeah, we've got the little spare tractor.
And then there's Storm's Valtra when he goes to bed.
Hello. That man's getting a bit annoyed, look at him. Just standing there, waiting for me to move out the way. You have pedestrians like Grand Theft Auto where they start getting a bit annoyed with you if you walk too close to them. Right, so yeah, we'll drop these last 10 sheep off and then we'll call it quits for this evening. So say a big thank you to everyone that's watched this evening. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please don't forget to give the stream a like. I really appreciate that. Thank you to Stevie and Storm for coming on to help out as well.
No problem at all.
You've been recording tonight, so if you want to watch the time-lapse version from Stevie's point of view, then check out Stevie's channel, Steve 4K Gaming, There is a link in the video description, the @Stevie 4K game. If you click on that, it'll take you to Stevie's channel. So check that out if you want to see the time lapse. Or if you've missed most of the stream, you can catch up on the previous ones as well on Stevie's channel. From Stevie's point of view, at least. Miss out on all more epic driving and crashing at times.
Well, the sheep's hay is full.
Nice.
12,500 litres.
Is that all they take?
Yeah.
It's better than a couple of thousand litres.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that. I mean, I need to feed the sheep, feed the cows as well before I skip through to whenever I'm going to skip through before next week's live stream. So yeah, we'll be back on here next Thursday at 7:30 UK time. So hopefully we'll see you there. So again, yeah, big thank you to everyone that's watched. So I really appreciate you taking the time to come and watch this evening. I say it has been a lot of baling. Again. A lot of baling and a lot of wrapping. So hopefully next time I'll sort something out so we can do a bit of forestry. Something a bit different. And hopefully next time we come to do the baling again, we'll have a few more of us on. So we have to get some other stuff done as well. So I'm going to drop off these last 10 sheep. If I can actually get close enough. So move to husbandry, there we go. Return this trailer, although actually let's try and work out which one's which.
Yeah,
So-
you have the new one.
Yeah, so the one with the least.
Are they not both leased? No.
Yeah, they're both leased, but one's gonna have less hours on, isn't it?
Yeah, the one you have is the new one.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so again, thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll see you all in the next one. Take care, enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and see you again soon. Goodbye.